The process is the one thing that you hear every success story mention. I know you've heard you have to focus on the process. It's all in the process. When I was a young kid, I was infatuated with how the mind worked and also how the mind could work for you in achieving your goals. I vividly remember listening to people that had experienced some type of success always say if you don't have a process, you can't succeed. You have to fall in love with that process, and the end result is going to take care of itself. Now, as a young kid, you can imagine impatience and enjoying a process don't really go together. So, although I understood this overarching idea of it's all in the process, I didn't know exactly how to do that or even how to create a process. Now, over the years, as I got a little bit older and became a little more observant, I started to see all these sports teams and these individuals achieve goals that very few could attain. It's like all these people found this perfect mix of taking their mindset, their talent, and combining it with their work ethic to achieve these amazing goals. I started to notice one thing that all of these people have in common, regardless of if they're in sports or any other type of endeavor, is that they all act like a well-oiled machine. They all perform like this machine that never breaks down. When I thought about this concept of a well-oiled machine, it made me wonder, how do engineers even build a well-oiled machine? One that works flawlessly, regardless of the demands and the pressure that you put on it. And after breaking this down in my mind, it made me realize that when engineers create these machines, they don't always go according to plan. It almost always involves testing, resolving the flaws, and retesting to hopefully arrive at this finished product that works perfectly. That's when I started to learn, in order for me to achieve any goal that I set out in front of me, I first had to learn how to reverse engineer that goal. Who do I want to become? What do I want to accomplish? From there, start to build the systems and processes to get there. Now, when I talk about systems and processes, what exactly am I talking about? First, just think of systems and processes as the framework or the game plan to get you where you're trying to go, from where you are now to what you're trying to accomplish. I break systems and processes down separately because although they work together, you need both individually to succeed. Think of the system as the overall plan to achieve your goal and the process as the smaller pieces of that plan. Let me explain that. Say you have a goal that you want to build muscle and get stronger in the gym. You have this image of who you want to be, what you want to look like, and what you want to do. Now take that image in your mind and reverse engineer it into systems and processes. There are a few different systems like mindset, training, and nutrition, but for the sake of simplicity, we're going to focus on training and nutrition. To succeed at our nutrition system, we need to first define it. What does it look like? To build muscle and gain strength on the nutrition side, we need to adequately fuel our body and eat enough protein to build new muscle tissue. That's the overall system, adequately fuel our body. Now, the processes for that are things like following a macronutrient specific plan of eating a certain amount of carbohydrates, protein, and fat on a daily basis, drinking a specific amount of water on a daily basis. You get the idea. Regardless of what you do, the process is something that you can regularly follow each and every day to fulfill the requirements of the system. By doing that, it takes you closer and closer to your goal on a daily basis where you'll eventually reach your end goal. The same goes for the training side. The system or overall plan to get stronger and build muscle is to follow a specifically designed strength program that is designed around building muscle and gaining strength. The process are things like going to the gym on a daily basis, sticking to a schedule in the gym to keep your intensity up and to stay on task, and prioritizing your schedule outside of the gym to allow you to have the time to go to the gym. Hopefully by now you can see what I mean by implementing systems and processes to get to your goal. So now that you know what this looks like from an example, I want to show you how you can use these steps to set up systems and processes and reverse engineer this goal so you can use it to accomplish anything that you want. First, I always go to the basics and break out the pen and paper. I always start by listing out my target or my goal that I want to accomplish. What do I want to do or accomplish? Who is it that I want to become? These are the types of questions that I ask myself starting in step one. From there, I start to develop this very clear picture in my mind and I move on to the second step. Here I look at what are the habits, traits, and characteristics of this person. What does this person do on a daily basis? From there, this original idea starts to take a little more shape and I'm on the right track of getting a better idea of who it is that I want to become in order to accomplish this goal. From there, I move on to designing a lifestyle. This is a very crucial step because everything you do here has to be from a strategic point of view. Everything has to have a purpose. It's here that we start to implement small steps to the bigger goal or target. This is the part where you start implementing systems and processes to help you build the habits, traits, and characteristics in order to become this person that you want to become and accomplish the goals that you want to achieve. Once you've designed this lifestyle, then you simply review and revamp your process on a regular basis to make sure things are flowing adequately and that you are in fact working towards your goal on a daily basis. Just like with anything else, sometimes you can outgrow your process, it can become inefficient, so it's up to you to continuously make your process a little bit better if you feel that your progress is slowing down. Well, I hope you like this one on reverse engineering your goal with systems and processes. If you have any questions or something made you think, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and throw me a like. And if you haven't subscribed, why have you not subscribed? Hit that subscribe button and I'll bring you all the content on building a high performance mindset and lifestyle development. Thanks for watching.